नमस्कार फ्रेंड प्रीति बेन આવી ગયા છે સર
Namaskar, very good morning to all of you. On behalf
વેરી ગુડ
of
મોર્નિંગ
HR, on behalf of HRDC Gujarat University, myself, Professor Preeti Mayani, is welcoming all of you friends in this short-term program. We are going to organize two short-term programs. So, friends, we have today in this inaugural session my director of HRDC, Professor Dr. Jagdish Joshi ji, as well as my senior colleague, Professor C.G. Brahmbhatt ji, and our short-term program of e-content development and moocs coordinator, Dr. Kamaljeet Lakhtaria ji. So once again, I'm welcoming all of you. So Lakhtaria ji, I'm inviting you for the brief guideline of this short-term course.
Thank you. Good morning, friends. Thank you very much, respected madam. E-content development. During the pandemic period, we all aware about online teaching, online examination, online assessment, and so much more. But friends, technology is upgraded at the speed of rocket. What we are using before 2 years or even before 1 year is 100% updated with new features, new technology, new open source softwares. This 7 days, 1 week short-term course is designed to update you regarding the technologies. During this 1 week short-term course, technologies like Web 2.0, 3.0, interactive tools for e-content development, how to conduct examination through online free softwares, and much more tools, technologies will be discussed every day. Although we have scheduled live lectures, pre-recorded lectures, and a lot more work for you to explore new opportunities for e-content development. Friends, in this session, we have invited few persons who explain you how to create proposal for creating e-content moocs during this period. So I again welcome you. I am sure that during this 1 week short-term course, you all will definitely learn, practice new things, and implement in your university, your college, your department level, and your students and your colleague will definitely get benefited with from you with this workshop. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Thank you, Lakhtaria ji. Thank you so much. And friends, the another short-term course is on new education policy. Me and my colleague, Professor C.G. Brahmbhatt ji, is going to coordinate this short-term course. As we know, friends, that the NEP 2020 is a comprehensive policy that covers all aspects of education, from early childhood education to higher education and vocational training. So we are trying to fulfill this topic, and we are trying to fulfill to give you the new era of higher education. So, friends, now the chief guest of this inaugural function, our director, dynamic director of HRDC Gujarat University, Professor Dr. Jagdish Joshi ji, is here with us. So, I'm requesting you, sir, to give your few words and best wishes to this course.
Namaskar. Dr. Kamaljeet Lakhtaria ji, the coordinator of one of the short-term programs on e-content development. My two colleagues, Professor C.G. Brahmbhatt ji and Professor Preeti Mayani ji, both are going to coordinate this program, short-term program on NEP. and my whole staff is there with you for both the programs, because naturally, as these programs are organized by UGC HRDC of Gujarat University, they are they are there, all the staff is there, and they will be there to help you on various aspects related to the program. So, friends, we are going to be with each other for about 1 week, and we are going to learn several things during this 1 week. But before we go to the discussion on what we are going to learn, I would like to take a brief view of our HRDC of Gujarat University and Gujarat University. Friends, Gujarat University is one of the old university, one of very old and vibrant university of Gujarat. You can call it the university. This university existed since many years. In 1949, so just around independence and establishment of new education era in India, it got established. The university was existing even before the Gujarat state was existing, because the university has been established in 1949, as I told you. There were various stalwarts who were the vice chancellors of this university, including many great names. And this university was nurtured by or people like our honorable Prime Minister of India today, uh, Sri Narendra Modi ji, our Home Minister Amit Shah ji. These kind of people have nurtured this university. That means these were the students of our university, our notable alumni. And the list is so long of the alumni. If I go on talking about our alumni and achievement of Gujarat University, that will take whole session. So I suggest all of you to visit the website of Gujarat University. That will give you an idea about Gujarat University. Friends, Kasturi Ranganji, if you remember, Indian space scientist, he was also an alumni, and many Chief Justice of India and many other people. They were very much notable contributors to the development of country and development of the state. Friends, if I would like to tell you the rankings of Gujarat University, they are like, if I look at NIRF ranking, National Institutional Ranking Framework, we are in top 50 since last 3 years. So continuously for last 3 years, we are in top 50 of these rankings. If I talk about the current year, in university ranking, we are on 43rd number, and in overall ranking of higher education institutes, we are on 62 number. There is another ranking called ARIA ranking, ARIIA. There also we are on number 9 in government universities in India. If I talk about the ranking of GSIRF, like NIRF, our state government has also come out with GSIRF. That means Gujarat State Institutional Ranking Framework. There we are getting 5 stars since last 3 years, and we have overall CGPA of 4.6 out of 5. So there also we are standing at a very high level. If I talk about the number of schools in Gujarat University, they are 23. The faculties, they are 381. We have 65 departments. We have more than 350 affiliated colleges. We have a campus of about 270 acres, and we are offering about 372 programs. If I talk about startups and innovation, which is something very important nowadays, then we have 4 incubator centers in Gujarat University campus. They work for startup and supporting startups. We have 2 finishing schools, and we have 6 centers of excellence. This is what we have in our university. So, friends, I would really like to congratulate all of you that you got a chance to be a part of Gujarat University for a few days. I would love to invite all of you to visit the campus, vibrant campus of Gujarat University, which is, as I told you, in 270 acres. But due to this pandemic, epidemic, and the guidelines of UGC, we are not able to invite you at present. But I am sure that in future, not today, then tomorrow, someday, for some other program, you will certainly visit Gujarat University, and we will together will try to visit the campus of Gujarat University. We have innovation, incubation, industry interfaces, and partnerships. We are developing one Sardar Patel Sports City as well. that is being developed, and it is almost, I would like to say, it has shaped in 50% or so. So these are some of the things, achievements of Gujarat University. At the same time, I would like to give you a brief idea about HRDC of Gujarat University. Friends, this HRDC also stands at a very quite a good number. We are on number 16 among all the 66 HRDCs of India. We are performing HRDC, one of the very vibrant HRDC, I would like to say. We organized more than 800 professional development programs till now, including faculty induction program, Guru Dakshata, FDP, orientation programs, refresher courses, short-term courses, winter school, summer school, workshops, symposia, PhD coursework, and a lot more such kind of programs. Generally, as you know, HRDC stands for development of anybody who is working in higher education. So friends like you, friends like those who are working with you in administrative capacities, for them also, we work for both the type of friends working in higher education, administrators and academicians. And if I would like to say about the number of people, we have so far we have trained about 20,000 scholars, academicians, and administrators working in colleges and universities of India. So the number is about 20,000. That's what we have trained till now. That's what we stand for. We have come out with various initiatives, which I don't want to talk about in detail. Again, I would suggest you that you should visit the website of Gujarat University, and you should visit the website of HRDC Gujarat University. You must have visited, but when you go to HRDC Gujarat University, go to a tab called HRDC. There you have various options like history, philosophy, functions of HRDC, objectives, MOU, facilities, and achievements. So I would like all of you to go to that achievement page, and you will come to know about what are the achievements of Gujarat University HRDC. That will help you to understand the grandeur of the HRDC in which you got admitted. Friends, I would like to thank all of you for the reason that you have chosen Gujarat University to complete your program. Why I'm thanking you? Because, friends, there is an option of 66 HRDCs. People can go to any HRDC and complete their professional development programs. But you have chosen Gujarat University. That's why I'm thanking you. At the same time, I'm telling you that you are lucky ones. I would like to congratulate all of you that you have got admission in this university's programs. Because friends, whenever we advertise for any program, generally within 1 week or 10 days, the admissions got full. At present also, I'm getting so many recommendations, so many requests, and so many pushes for various programs. Like we have a few programs left for this year. For those programs like refresher courses or even for short-term courses, there are people who are requesting and pushing that please give us admission so that we can complete our program from HRDC of Gujarat University. Friends, this is possible just due to your love, your affection, and the way you work with us. Because friends, after all, the way we work together, the synergy of participants and the resource persons and HRDC, that plays a vital role in the success of any program. The program in which you are admitted, that program is of 1 week, that you know. For UGC or as per UGC, 5 working days completes 1 week. But we are going to work for 6 days here, and 1 day will be a holiday. So like that, we will be working for 6 days, and Sunday will be holiday for you. So total, we are going to work in all, we are going to work for 1 week. These kind of programs are useful for any kind of promotions under career advancement scheme which is required. So if you complete such a program, this is useful to you in your career advancement. You are aware of it, I guess. But just I thought that let me tell you. This program will be in a asynchronous mode, not just a synchronous mode. That means we are not going to have all the 4 sessions every day in online way, but we will have just 1 session online every day. That means online means I mean to say synchronous, live. We will have 1 live session minimum every day. If required someday, then we may go for 2 sessions also. But generally, we will go for 1 live session a day. And you all of you have to attend that live session. Other sessions which are not live, they are in asynchronous mode as per UGC guidelines. They are like moocs, They are like Swayam and other Coursera, edX, this kind of MOOCs. That means you can look at those sessions, you can read the material, you can look at the video at your convenience. Your convenience means you can look at it any time in a day. But I would suggest all of you that don't forget to look at it. You have to look at the videos, you have to look at the exercises, assignments, whatever are given to you. You need to complete whatever activities you are asked to go for, and you need to read the material which is provided to you. I know that we have tried to provide you ample of material in terms of e-content. We have tried our best to provide you with videos and with a live chat, a live talk, live session with the resource persons of Granger, of a national level. Almost our resource persons are of the level which you will very well receive, and which you will be able to understand very well. That's what I understand out of the list of my resource persons. So this is from part of HRDC. As far as I need to say, there are 2-3 channels of communication. One is your WhatsApp group. Those who have not joined the WhatsApp group, they are requested to join the WhatsApp group. Another one is this YouTube channel, and we are connecting through Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, whatever best mediums are possible. We are trying it. We are connecting to you for the sessions through Google Meet. So whatever sessions will be taken, they will be taken on Google Meet, and you will be able to meet our resource persons on Google Meet. That will be possible for you to go for a live session. Even you'll be able to ask them your queries or comments or questions if you have any during the live sessions. So live sessions on Google Meet, YouTube videos. Google Classroom is one of very important tool which we are going to use. So Google Classroom will also be very useful to all of you. Apart from Google Classroom, as I told you, WhatsApp group is also created, and all of you would have joined WhatsApp group. And I guess that all of you would have entered in Google Classroom also, because in Google Classroom we are going to provide you all the material related to your day-to-day business, your e-content, that means video, your lectures, that means I would like to say your recorded lectures of the video. The links will be provided there. So these are the ways through which we'll be able to connect. If you have any problem, any query, any issue, anything, then you can just message, WhatsApp that in the group which is created just for that only, and my staff, my team will try to resolve your problem. If you have some genuine issue, or if you have some other issue which is you think that you need to elaborate in detail, then you can go for using our email address that is already there with you online at the rate HRDC Gujarat online. The address is online. Just you can use that online tag which is given on our website also. That is given in if you will go to the section called online courses, that also it is provided. Even in the instructions also the address is provided. So you can use this address using various requirements, whatever you require for that. Even we have another email address that is called ascguj@gmail.com. Even you can use that address also for any query which you have. Even our phone numbers are provided on the website. If you have some query, you can call on our number, and you'll be responded on our phone number also. So this is how we are connected in different ways using different channels with you. So there won't be any problem to anybody of you. Now let me give just some glimpses of what we are going to cover during these programs, during these 2 short-term courses. One is we are having a program on NEP that you are aware. NEP, I don't think that you don't know what NEP is. I don't have to tell you why NEP, what NEP, and when it was commenced, because you are aware of it. We organized many programs on NEP. But if I would like to say just in short, education system in the country is all set for a complete makeover with the introduction of the National Education Policy 2020. It is expected the people who have prepared this NEP, they say that this is going to go for complete makeover of higher education and all education. The policy is meant to provide an overreaching vision and comprehensive framework for the education system across the country. So these are the two major purposes for which this national education policy is floated and that came into force. After a gap of, I guess, about 34 years, it has come, and that was passed on 29th July 2020 by the Cabinet of Government of India. And first education policy of the country that alters traditional, I would like to say traditional and outdated 34-year-old national education policy since 1986. The last policy which we had was in 1986, and this is replacing it, and this is coming out with lot of other discussions, lot of new innovations, and lot of changes. Main focus of the policy is transformation and reforms in school and higher education. Not only just one, but it is going to touch whole education in general. So from school to higher education in India, that is going to touch. Besides this, we will, as you know, that besides this, along with this policy, the name of the department which used to take care of our education is also renamed. Earlier, it was Ministry of Human Resource Development, and now it is Ministry of Education. So these are the few changes, very big changes, which came in 2020, and we'll be able to implement the policy in a period of, say, for example, 30 years or 20 years. I would understand, but many state governments and central government, our central government, they have tried so hard to push the policy to be implemented at the earliest. So we could see that in many strata, at many places, this policy has been implemented, and we could see the fruits. We could see the result of implementation of this policy very soon. That's what I'm sure of. So that is how this will be very useful to you, and very much interesting to all of you, those who are going for the short-term course on national policy on education. Now I would like to just let you know, those who are attending the program on e-content development. Friends, e-content, Sir Dr. Laktariaji very well said that e-content is whatever is transformed in e-format, that is e-content. We are going for online examination, we are going for online teaching, learning, we are going for lot of other activities related to higher education or education in e-content format or in e-format. That all is related to e-content, or we can say technology enabled or technology supported kind of thing. Friends, one thing I would like to affirm when we are talking about e-content, that technology will not replace great teachers. Technology in any case, in any way, will not replace great teachers or any teacher who is a good teacher. But technology in the hands of great teachers can be transformational. So if the great teachers like you use technology, your system of teaching, your classroom teaching, your assessment, this all will be transformational, and you'll be able to transform them in various ways. E-learning, I don't think that I have to tell you more about the importance of e-learning, because during this epidemic and pandemic, we all have passed through it, and we all understood that what is the value and what is the importance of this e-learning. uh, so I don't think that I should say more about this e-learning and e-content now. I can go for a whole session on e-content development. How can we go for e-content and what is to be done in e-content? But this is not the time. I don't want to go for it, because we have a session waiting at 12:30, and we have sessions which will start at 12:30 for both of you. So with this, I would like to tell you, friends, that with advent with any new course, we built a new relationship with our participants. So all the participants, all of you, are invited as a family member of HRDC now. All of you are part of HRDC now. All of you are and will be with us for all whole 1 week. And we together will try to learn from each other. We together will try to learn from our resource persons, from the university, from the coordinators, from my staff, my peers, and everybody. So we together during these days will try to learn, try to celebrate learning, That is what I expect as a director of UGC HRDC of Gujarat University. Friends, this 1 week should transform your teaching and learning pedagogy. Try to be attentive, try to make maximum use of whatever comes to you during these days. If you'll try to make use, if you'll use it, then really it will transform your teaching learning pattern. That's what I'm sure of, because the resource persons and the people who are going to talk to you, they have tried their best to impart whatever best they can for transformational learning and for transformational academic life of all of you. So with this, best wishes to all of you, all the participants and all the resource persons. Over to my staff.
Thank you so much, sir, for your guidance. Once again, thank you, Professor Dr. Jagdish Joshi ji, the Director of HRDC Gujarat University. Thank you so much, sir. Under his leadership, his dedication, commitment, determination to complete this task, sir, you motivate all of us, and as sir has given the brief idea about this Gujarat University and particularly the work during the pandemic done by the HRDC Gujarat University under his dynamic leadership. Thank you so much, sir. Friends, as we know that the massive open online courses are free online courses available for anyone to enroll. moocs provides an affordable and flexible way to learn new skills. So, my dear colleague, Dr. Kamaljeet Lakhtaria ji will give you the best resource persons from his side. So, be ready with the team at HRDC Gujarat University to sharpen our axe of knowledge. So once again, welcome you all, and thank you so much, Professor Jagdish Joshi ji, for your motivational words. Now I would like to request Professor C.G. Brahmbhatt ji to for the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Priti Madam. Friends, first I would like to thanks to our Vice Chancellor Dr. Himanshu Pandya sir and Registrar Dr. P.M. Patel sir for their constant support and motivation to us. I am equally thankful to Dr. Kamalji sir for coordinating the STC on e-content development and MOOC. Sir, I am thankful again, Kamalji sir. I am also thankful to all the resource person for their presence and sharing their valuable knowledge. I am thanks to all the participants for choose our SRDC. I am thankful to our director, Dr. Jagdish sir, and my colleague, Dr. Priti madam, and our supporting staff of HRDC. I am also thankful to all of you. Thank you again, all of you, friends. Now I over to Dr. Priti madam.
Thank you so much, sir, for this vote of thanks. Friends, our new education policy uh, is based on 4 pillars, which are access, equity, quality, and accountability. And this HRDC, under the guidance of our dynamic director, Professor Dr. Jagdish Joshi ji, is practicing since long. So once again, thank you so much for choosing this HRDC Gujarat University. Thank you. I'm sure that you have a great learning time period with this HRDC Gujarat University. Have a great day. Bye bye to everyone.
Thank you.